16 by 9, the bigger picture.
It's fast-paced, sexy, and a TV hit. But now we're going to take you behind the scenes to see the real CSI.
When the suspects entered, he confronted them, and he was shot 3 times.
Is this a sexy job? Because on TV, it's very sexy.
No. I would say it's not very sexy.
That's all coming up on 16 by 9. Here's Mary Garofalo.
Good evening and welcome to 16 by 9, the bigger picture. Fingerprints, blood splatters, and DNA analysis, all part of the fast-paced, sexy world of CSI. Life behind the yellow line is off limits to most, but not to 16 by 9. For 3 months, our Carolyn Jarvis followed 3 members of Vancouver's RCMP forensic team. And tonight, she's giving you a gritty inside look at the real CSI.
It's just before 2 a.m. and 2 armed men crash through a door. This could be a scene from your favorite primetime TV drama. But it's not. It's real-life crime. While the men are breaking in, the victim barricades himself inside a bedroom in a suburban Vancouver home, then escapes out a window. Police arrive, and the men are still inside. They make a break for it, but police and dog teams take them down. It's mid-morning, and Sergeant Lisa Deverinchuk arrives on scene.
Bad guys are in, trying to attack the safe.
They're trying to get in that safe. They know the safe is there, and they're trying to get in.
Lisa's a 9-year veteran of the RCMP's forensic unit. Her job, find the clues, read the clues, and put it all together.
This is him leaving, because he goes around and gets caught.
In the yard, she finds gloves, zap straps, bear spray, balaclavas.
It's still steaming warm from someone
Wearing it?
Yeah.
Farther away, a gun holster.
You want this up? Yeah, just so I can see that there's magazines in there.
Every item meticulously marked, photographed, cataloged.
What was their intent when they came here? They're not coming for a social visit. Why are you coming to a strange person's house with these items on you? We're gonna have to pick this up a notch.
Okay.
It's gonna start washing things away.
In the snow and rain, this is what life is really like inside the forensic unit. Slow-paced, tedious, and incredibly detailed. Life behind the yellow line is off limits to most. But for 3 months, 16 by 9 was invited in, following 3 highly trained forensic officers, Sergeant Lisa Deverinchuk, Staff Sergeant Jim Hignall, Corporal Shauna McPherson. Forget the fast-paced glamour dreamed up on TV.
Is this a sexy job? Because on TV, it's very sexy.
No. I would say it's not very sexy.
Okay, so there's one here, more there, and then more there.
We don't drive around fancy cars. We drive vans that are full of gear. We wear army boots.
The Hollywood myth is fingerprint scans, face recognition, DNA matches, all happening within minutes, even seconds. Makes for a lot of raised expectations.
Positive for blood.
The issue of DNA came up, and I was actually asked by a judge. Well, I saw on such and such a show that this was possible, and...
What'd you say to him?
I said, well, sir, this is not Hollywood, this is real life, and that's just not the way it is.
How long does it really take to get DNA back?
Sometimes it takes anywhere from a month to 6 months, sometimes more.
We don't have fingerprints pop up on screens and flash match or anything like that either.
In reality, the one thing these officers do more than anything?
Photograph.
Photographs.
A lot of photographs.
A lot of it comes down to expertise and intuition, which is exactly what leads Lisa to examine the front door.
To me, I'm almost wondering if they're shouldering it. Does something hit?
Police believe the suspects were wearing gloves and balaclavas when they forced the door open. That means little chance of lifting fingerprints or DNA. But Lisa takes a closer look, and sure enough,
on the glass of the door, there was a smudge, an impression that appeared when I put the powder to it that had the appearance of skin. I could see the impression of skin as well as hair that was in the pattern area. I came to a conclusion that it could be the eyepiece of a balaclava.
Is that enough to get DNA off of it?
There's a lot of potential for that to be successful, yes.
little by little, the case is building. Across town, another disturbing call. A 24-year-old man tied up and brutally beaten with a hammer. This time, Corporal Shauna McPherson is dispatched.
Our victim is zap-strapped, but when they take him out to the driveway, he runs.
Okay.
And he makes it out to the road, and one of our off-duty members, who's actually on his way home from work, sees him in the middle of the road.
Okay.
Shauna is briefed, then steps into the crime scene and scans the room.
I'm just not noticing any blood anywhere. This occurred inside, not outside, right?
That's our understanding.
Head injuries tend to bleed quite a bit.
If the victim was beaten on the head with a hammer, there should be a lot of blood. But Shauna can't see it.
There's none. The only thing that I could see that even looked remotely like blood was over there.
She calls in bloodstain analyst, Staff Sergeant Jim Hignell.
They call you the blood guy.
The blood guy, yes. Okay, what are his injuries?
He's got a large gash on the back of his head that bled extensively.
Yep.
He's got a broken nose. He's missing a couple front teeth. He's got a split upper lip.
Yep.
He's got a broken arm and a broken hand.
I figured there'd be more blood. Certainly, after examining that scene for a little bit, the reason for the absence of blood is readily available.
What did you find?
Cleanup.
And Shauna finds what might have been used for that cleanup.
Underneath was located what appears to be a pillow with staining on it consistent with blood. Looks like it's been pushed under. There's some marks indicating some sliding.
It was just a normal pillow you'd see on anybody's bed with a pillowcase on it, saturated with blood. That's just not normal.
On the walls, not much to see, unless you're the blood guy.
These ones are pointed that way. These ones here are pointed that way. A couple of these are pointed that way. So that's bringing the blood source back into this direction.
Each drop of blood, no matter how small, tells the story of this brutal assault.
So it all points to a theory of the blood source being in this area low when blows were struck.
That's the theory, but the proof will be found in a place they call the blood room.
Coming up on 16 by 9.
When blood strikes a surface at 90 degrees, the resulting drop of blood will be circular.
And that's what you see here.
That's circular.
That's all coming up